everybody, it is Linda again with Fralins and Friends, and we are monetized finally, and very happy. There will be new things coming out here in the next probably week or so it's gonna be fun, and just keep an eye out for some extra fun things. I talked about doing some some birds with black, but I think what I'm going to do instead is more of the brown style. They have a lot of brown, but they're not all brown. Sometimes we think of them as really boring, but there's some that are really, really pretty. And so I'm going to do a house finch, which we don't see much around here, but down around Mexico and southwestern United States. But they've also been introduced in the southeastern now and in Hawaii. Evidently, they don't do well in the northern areas. So, but they're a beautiful bird. And the sparrow. There is a Bible verse that I just absolutely love, and that is when God says, "My eye is on the sparrow, wouldn't I watch more over you?" That's not exactly how it's said, but or how it's written, but he talks about how he takes care of the sparrow, how much more is going to take care of us. Yeah, sparrows often are thought of as pests or just not very pretty birds, but I found one that I think is kind of pretty. So I am going to work on those, and well, he's not the perfect. We're going to do a sparrow. Yeah. Oh, I was going to tell you, let's see, the finch, the house finch, they have a very cute, very pretty tweeting song. It's I couldn't begin to do it, but it's very pretty. I listened to it. If you get a chance to go online and listen to a house thrush sound, it's very pretty. So now, but they also, okay, what do they eat? Somewhere it had, oh, they like to visit neighborhoods and eat at bird feeders and just, whatever's on the ground for bird seeds or seeds that they can find. The sparrow, this is what they call the house sparrow anyway, they just love to live around human habitats because we give them a lot of scrap stuff. Well, they just like us. We're just nice and likable, aren't we? So I'm going to start up here. I'm going to have him facing this way. We're just going to start with his head. They really have more color than we ever give them credit for. We just think they're all that dull color, and they're not. They're just not. Okay. There's all kinds of, I suppose the female probably is a little lighter, more in, I mean, generally, let's face it, when it comes to the bird kingdom, the guys got the looks. And for them, I suppose that's a good thing. I suppose that's a good thing for them. I'm using a bigger brush that I've usually used on these guys. I'll see what this does. Anyway, but they just really do like this. We've got a nice little yellow beak. And these guys will eat just about anything. They'll eat insects. Most birds will eat insects. They will eat from bird feeders, so whatever's on the ground. They'll even eat food scraps that we throw out. A nice little yellow beak. But most of the time we just see them kind of bouncing around or flying, and all we really see is that nondescript brown. Well, they're not all that way. They've got all kinds of colors. They're just pretty birds. Do, 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 do. His wing. His tail feathers here. Might have done better to do the thrush this way. House finch, not thrush. It's a finch. That's where I keep making a mistake. But right now, I don't know what he is. I'll go in this direction. I'm having no problem with this sparrow. And I've got a smaller brush, which also helps. Okay. He's got some beautiful feathers. At least this one does. Beautiful tones of light brown, dark brown. And even white in those wings. Here's your eye. You have one. You like the way I talk to my paintings. This is a real sparrow, aren't you? It has little bits of white here and there. And his underside is kind of a very pale. What I think that most distinct colors on this guy are these wings and his head. I think those are the best. Yeah. And this shouldn't have so much of that. There we go. Some of that, but not all of it. Take this back a bit. There's his eye, and then this comes back from the eye. And I think and you get there. I want you there. Go away. They do have kind of big feet. I don't know why birds do. I think it's because of the way they need to perch. They need to be able to grab. Now he turned out so nice. Why couldn't I do that with you, Mr. House Finch? 'Cause But yeah, the sparrow likes to, their nests are kind of messy. They'll make them in any kind of little spot that they can find them. We've had some up in the, like where you have that between the, if you have a hipped roof, you've got that little board there, and you'll find them up between that and the, or other places. And they're just a little messy, and they're made out of whatever they find. But they work. They work, and they're probably a lot stronger than we think they are. Anyway, but they do like to eat, like I said before, the sparrow likes table scraps. They like seeds from bird feeders. They eat insects. The finch, I'm going to learn his name is a finch yet. But the finch, they like insects probably, and let's see what. Yes, they do like to sing throughout the neighborhoods that they live in. I wish that they lived in the northern areas like us, but they might be a little bit up towards this way. I don't know. But anyway, they do love to visit bird feeders. So anyway, I think next time, this is where we're at. And no, some of these birds aren't as bold colored as the others, but they're still beautiful birds, and they still serve us with what they do. I think I made our finch a little large, but so I gave our cardinal a big head and a smaller body, so the rest of them I think I got pretty good. The sparrow, I'm pretty happy with that sparrow. So we'll see it next time. Let's see, Friday. I'll be finishing this off, And I probably will add, that's where I'll add the more black colors, because these have some, we'll be just kind of finishing it off with a couple of black colored birds, or birds that have quite a bit of black in them. So we will see you then. Thank you for watching, and we love you. Don't forget, we're monetized, guys. It's exciting, and there's going to be more news about that coming down the road. We love you, and smile and wave. Give yours to somebody, and we'll see you Friday. We'll see you tomorrow with a short. We'll see you sometime. Good night.